Well. What do we have here? Well, what we have here is the Great Uncle Pixel Show, starring me, Great Uncle Pixel. Starring? I guess starring. Featuring. Starring and featuring. I am the star and the special guest star. You know, let me check something here before I wanted to get something going here. That's what I forgot to do here. It's da 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 da. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Do 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 do.
Thanks for subscribing for
Thank you.
Hi. Lurking today, I'm going to the museum with my niece.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Have a good time at the museum. Which museum are you going to? Do 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 do.
Il Philly
Oh,
said.
oh,
The
nice.
Tapestry Museum. They have a special Tolkien-inspired collection.
Oh, cool. Well, have fun. That sounds like fun. Show that niece all them good dragons. There's no good dragons in Tolkien, just evil ones. Evil but weirdly cute in some cases. Okay, what am I looking at? I have read Tolkien so many times in my day. I say Tolkien, just Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I could never quite get through the similarity. That's how you say that, right? The similarity. Flying eyeballs. What is happening here? There we go. I did some work on the game yesterday, and I got nowhere in fixing this error. Did I just put a Z where a Z doesn't belong? No, it looks like. Okay, it's just annoying. Area 2, it's collision layer 2, layer 2, body 2, it's collision layer 2. I've been struggling with this one for a couple days, and I may just ignore it. I mean, not ignore it. It's too crucial to the game itself to be completely forever ignored, but some of these look like they're hitting. If only because the animation's stopping short. Body 1? The animation stops if it hits. Which it stops short if it hits. Mhm. Oh, I did put it here. Still here. Shot one. Okay. Shot one. Okay. Da, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Is there a replace option? There is. Oops. Did a shot body one. Shot one. Oops. Oops, I made a mistake. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, made some nice little things there. Should make it a little easier to read, a little easier to parse, and a little easier, a little less messy behind the scenes. And I'm honestly not sure how to fix this. What just crashed? What happened? Oh, overlaps area in base nil? Oh, right, because it didn't set it because the program was already running, so it didn't set it properly. What the heck? 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 Yeah. Just take a look at it. I'm a little completely exhausted today. I don't know what it is. Just feeling a little tired, a little down. Eating lunch did help, I have to say. I took a little walk today. Just went down to the store. Just had a little power walk. Got myself a sandwich. Had some nice lunch. And yeah, these these should all be registering as hits, and none of them are. Uh, is there a disabled option? There is a disabled option. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm going to want that information because I'm going to want to set disabled when this thing's working properly. But right now, it's not working properly. And that lower left-hand corner. There. One hit, one hit. Something. I don't know exactly why. So, enlarge this a little. Here, hit. Collision area, collision area. It's the same shot area. I literally did not move either of the pieces. So why it hits sometimes and not others? And sometimes is the key word. It's clear. It's like excruciatingly rare that it hits. I had estimated like 1% of the time when it should hit, it actually hits. Ugh. Uh, okay, okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. The idea involves getting cookies. I need cookies. Ah, the old man needs his cookies. I have no idea why this song is stuck in my head. You can still hear me, right? Even though I'm halfway across the room. It's a good microphone. You can probably still hear me. Okay, I'm back and I have my cookies. Sugar-free cookie. Delicious sugar-free cookie. So there's going to be some crunching on the stream while I try to figure out. I might not even try to figure this out because it's just baffling me. I really don't even know what to try. Ah, I'm not even sure what I need to look at. The problem. Let's see here. If it didn't work at all, that would be weird. Let's see. Does priority maybe set priority to 1 on these various areas? That shouldn't change anything, but maybe it will. No, it's not. Still no. Let's see. This is a ridiculous idea, but the background messing things up? No, okay. At least it's not the background. At least it's not the background messing things up. There's something with the background back. Cool key. Okay. Mm. Just clicking. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Stand it. Everything I'm looking at says this should work.
Admiral Cage said, I'm here, just lurkin'.
Well, welcome to the show anyway. Thank you for lurking. At this point, I kind of feel like I'm lurking. I'm just staring at code, wondering why it's not working. P1, this is P2.
Admiral Cage said, busy day already.
Makes sense. It is no, it's Wednesday. Oh goodness. Where's the week gone?
Admiral Cage said, away.
Yeah, yeah, it does that. I mean, at least that means the weekend's getting closer. Ooh, excuse me. Is that gotta be out of soda already? No, that's what I got two. I'm sure I have a water bottle here too. So, oh no, it's empty. Well, isn't this exciting? Yeah, coding wise, I'm kind of stuck here? What did I do here? Okay, I didn't X. Okay, I'm gonna do print debug. Let's not do it that way. Let's just get rid of this entirely. Comma and a comma. Um, I don't want a colon there. And this one, area 2 overlaps area 1. Print silly test. Area 1 overlap itself. What? Oh, no. Resume. Hmm. I'm going to keep hitting this till I get it true. I said invisible, nothing matters. There's nothing really exciting happening over there. You swinging the sword and nothing happening in the lower left-hand corner. Now, the silly test, I note, is false. I'm going to keep hitting it till I get it true. Not necessarily in the silly test, but in the other tests. Silly test may never go to true. The silly test I expected to be always true, not always false. That's why it was silly, because it's silly to test whether something overlaps itself, right? Because obviously it does. It always overlaps itself, except it's telling me it doesn't. And that's why I want to see. I want to get a hit. Did I get a hit and just looked away at that moment? But let's. Come on. There we go. Even if I click it really fast, silly test is still false. Hmm. Hide that for a moment because I want to look down here. interacting oddly with the controller. Okay, so the silly test is always false, so I can get rid of that. And get rid of the silly test. Is that in here? Silly test is always false. Hmm. Hmm. I don't need the silly testing. Let's get rid of the silly test. One, two. Wow. Fine, but I'll put borders around the board. Fine. Do that later. Does this have something to do with it? What is move towards? Okay, no one is. I actually posted. Oh, I cannot edit this? Huh. Yeah, something about hitting the button really quickly. Really quickly seems to make it work. I'm not sure why. It's weird. It's connected, I know it. It's all connected. Blah, connected. Connect 4. Alright, 3 out of 4 cookies? That's not right. Cookies. Should have grabbed some more water while I was in there. Grabbing cookies. It's fine. It's all good. It's all cookie. This is weird. Shut it too. I mean, it's not a problem yet. Crud. Okay. Irritating. Something about this click. I'm not sure why. That won't fix it. That's just a little that's just to make sure it doesn't appear before it sets its position in rotation. Yeah, if I do it calmly, but if I spam it, I get hits. Isn't that? I spam it, I get hits. Sometimes. I'm not sure why. This is baffling. I am just utterly baffled. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, so yeah, the problem. Mm, I'm going to try something stupid. I mean, not that it really matters. Oops. Oops. Come on, stop selecting. There we go. I'm going to put the debug here. And let's go up to battle. I'm going to set all these invisible. Just disable all these particular things. I'm going to restart it. I'm going to restart it. Uh, and it's going to not let me run anything there. How weird. Okay, let's try this again. Let's bring up the correct window. There we go. There we go. And here we go. Shrink that. Take a look at this. Okay. Okay, so it's there we go. Button real quick. Okay, and that both of those hit. Interesting. Both of those hit when I spammed it real quick. Do something. Like it's not existing when I'm not holding, when I'm not hitting the button. Hmm. That may not do it, but okay. Okay, narrowing it down. Down. Getting confusing, but narrowing it down. So when I so when I hold down the button, the hit registers every time. Suggests that I need to move that routine out. That suggests to me I need to move the routine, to move this into its own subroutine. No. Doing. Yeah. So if I didn't accidentally. Okay, good. Okay, these all need to go back one. Back, move back, move back, move back. This way it's not tied to that function which executes, or yeah, to the other function which executes once per frame. I think that may be my problem. Yeah, that's right. So let's put this. You're right. I did put that back to is action just pressed. Yes. Okay. Okay. I have started. Just set that there. There we go. Oops. Didn't have the window set up right so I could see things. Mm. Crinkles. Crunch, crunch, crinkle, crinkle. Uh-huh. Okay. Attack. And let's once again remove jest from there. Um, hmm. Print here. Okay, let's check. Let's remove that either. The other print statement that it's printing. Oh, it's up there. Right. Okay. I Delta not exist? Possible. Delta's here. Delta. Wait, underscore delta. There we go. Delta is the time since the last frame. Okay. Doesn't mean anything by itself. Okay. It's weird. Not sure what's happening here. This has not been a problem before. I used similar commands I used it, not just similar. I literally copied and pasted the hit detection routine from Space Deflators. It is literally the same thing, and that I never had any problem determining a hit on that. Once I developed that command, that function, I haven't had any trouble determining a hit on that or on my game jam project. I mean, I had different hit detection problems on my game jam project, but that was because of physics. This I don't understand at all. Yes, this I don't understand. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. And any new visitors I have on my Twitch channel today? Sorry, I don't seem to know what I'm doing today. This is baffling. If anyone out there has any ideas, I admit I'm a little stumped. Okay, stumped. Got a stump. Yeah, this does not work. This works, and I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna eat my last cookie. I was hoping moving this into its own routine would would solve the problem, but it did not. The physics process runs once every frame. Uh, so maybe I need to get it out of there. Maybe I need to get this command out of there entirely. Uh, if then this check out of there entirely. So what if? Let's make a mess. Let's make a mess. Put this. I realized I just moved it back. Now I'm going to move it forward again. I'll fix that in a second. I'll fix that when I figure out what's wrong with it. Dent, 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 dent. Oh, oh, derp. There we go. So, let's hit output. I just move that, move the check. I want, I want its action just pressed because I don't want to be able to hold the button in and attack repeatedly. There's going to be a cooldown, in fact, between attacks when I'm done. Oh, wrong button. This is annoying. This is annoying. I I may need to. I mean, I've already asked a couple outside sources for help on this, and they have not responded yet. So, hmm, okay, get that. And then... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I was playing Beethoven's 15th Symphony. Uh, Beethoven only had 9 symphonies. Beethoven only had 9 symphonies. That's all. Sorry, I'm just regressing to the mean. I'm pretty sure I can do all this in a single if-then statement or a single calculation. But I'm not gonna math it out right now. Not when I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. All right, constant speed and their speed. Huh. So I need this ready. Where is piece one and piece two? Is fine. There we go. Piece one. 'That down here. This is important. Knight, bishop, rook, queen, king. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it with me suddenly singing Sesame Street songs today? Ready? Send data. Okay. 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 Restart. One pawn, 0, 0. Good. Okay. Pawn, pawn, 0, 0. Okay. I wonder if these just do need a collision. Except it shouldn't need a collision shape. Maybe it should. Maybe it does need a collision shape. Let's let's add a collision shape. Let's add a collision shape. Let's rectangle. And okay. Can't see. Oh yeah, let's make these the same size. Let's see, body hit 2. Does not need a collision. So let's see if that's the problem. Let's see if now it'll work. Ah, nope. Nope, that's not the problem. Body 1 doesn't have a shape. Um, rectangle, shot, body hit 1. I don't really care if it's wrong. Let's hit save. Okay, so that's not the problem either. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, hmm. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's weirder. Just so weird. This is very weird. So very weird. It can't be that exciting. This can't be that exciting. Okay, I'm going to just not do that anymore. I don't mean the game, I just mean trying to get this to work. Not gonna do that on stream exactly. I'm gonna just ugh. Woo, yawn is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna not you, not you. Well, hit stop. And you over here, what we're gonna do is, oh, what happened to my eyeballs? My eyeballs vanished. Did I minimize that window? Yeah, I minimized that window and it minimized my eyeballs. Oh my god, my eyeballs. I was using those. How can I see anything if I have no eyeballs? So let's I want to see something. One pixel wide. Okay. I'll figure it out. I need to edit my pawns so they're a little smaller. But this is not going, as you can see by the file name in the upper left, this is not going to be a pawn. This is going to be a bishop, which is why I want the pawns to be a little smaller. Otherwise, they're going to look exactly like the bishop. Well, she kind of looks like a bishop. That's not bad. Problem is now setting it to get rid of that black background. I wish I could. Whoops. Oh, I need a smaller eraser. An eraser, it's not that big. I need it to be. I need a 1 pixel eraser. You'd think. You'd think that would be simple. Oh, there's no 1 pixel eraser. Um, hmm. Well, it's fine. I'll just erase the background the hard way. I clearly need a better paint tool. What do I have? But I'm sure it's wonderful. Saving images created with Copilot. Why would I have Copilot? Why I do have Copilot on here, don't I? Yeah, there's Copilot, you piece of garbage. Let's see what Copilot's doing here besides being stupid. Wow. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with AI. So very, very impressed. Oh, just dried up a lake in Minnesota trying to telling it to erase the background and not. Just gonna put all that back. It's fine. Bishop B. All right, let's save that first. Save as PNG. Bishop B. Pretty sure this is the right color. There we go. I'm going to open the various pawns. Pawn A. And I am going. Oof. Okay, I know how to do this. Damn it, no, it's too big even for that. God damn. Annoying. So I know what I want to do. Let's see here. One, two, one, two. I'll take black. Like that. Let's see here. Why is this so big? Need a 1 pixel. Yeah, see there, that's a little better. And it's in the middle of the square. I like that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to remove the background. Uh, I have to remove the background. Is this the right color? Did I pick the right color? It is dark red, right? Dark red, yeah. Okay. And recent pawn selected. I have to just select, increase the decrease. Increase the increase. So let me see. Select all. Remove background. No. Okay. For the heck of it. Pawn B. Select all. Sure. Background. Back here. How annoying. If I could just do it with one of them, I could get it with for all of them. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can do this piece by piece. Okay, whatever. Pain in the ass, pain in the ass. Giant co-pilot is a pain in the ass. Big old pain in the neck. Pain in the neck and the ass and the neck. Pain in the neck and the ass and the neck. Whoops, what is happening here? Whoa. Whoa. What? Whoa. Jeez. Harder than I thought. What are you selecting? At least I need like a magic wand selector. I don't know why I can't select all the black areas and delete them. Not that. To use the AI, I can just use cut. Guess that's AI? It's pretty stupid AI if you ask me. A, I mean, I guess that goes without saying. Delete. Use this. I only have to do this once, at least for the pawns. Come on. There we go. Delete. Delete. And hit save before I do anything else. Okay. And delete. There we go. Save. All. Copy. Recent. Pawn B. Yes, save. Pawn B. All. Delete. Paste. Why did you paste a background? And to paste in the background. Whatever. It's fine. It's all good. It's all great. It's all wonderful. Open. Hang on. Let's see. Pawn A. All. Delete. Ah, that's why. Remove background. Remove background. I don't know why I can't make it by default to white as the background color. Oh. What? There we go, maybe? Pawn A? Okay, open. Pawn B. Hide background. Yeah. Delete. Paste. Red. Dump. Oh my god, I think it worked. Now let's go back into here, run the game, and see if the pawns have shrunk. They have. That that took way too long for what it was. Yeah, I like that because now the pawns and the pawn and the bishop are different sizes. The bishop is the same size that the pawn used to be. I mean to make the pawn a little smaller since forever. Just This has just been frustrating. This has not been a day. Where's my soda? Where is my soda? I still want to ban. That makes me feel a lot better. No, it doesn't. Hmm. Let me see. Let me see what there is to see. Hmm. Again. Yeah, I don't know why it only hits when I swing really fast. It's the same area in the same location. Same, same thing, same location. Jeez. Yeesh. Hmm. Oof. That's what I have to say today. Foof. Foof. Definitely foof. That's nice. Okay. Foof. Right. I was going to do. Well, now that I got that looking the way I got it looking, I'm back. Go back to paint and make some more chess pieces. Yes, save. Just having the background be anyway. Save as a. Weirdly narrow. All right, the rook should be wider than the others. There we go. That long. Maybe just 1 pixel, in fact. No, no, 2 pixels. There we go. There's the rook. We need to make them transparent first and then make those and make that one rook B. So save as. Ooh, a PNG. Okay. Now comes the problem in that I can't draw a horse. I'm just gonna black this whole area out. Okay. That doesn't have to look like a good horse. I like the wider. There we go. Just, I'll accept it. That looks better than I thought it would. I like that. That's cute. Be a little too long. Yeah, shorten it a bit. Yeah, I think I liked it with the longer face, but that looks a little more balanced. The face was protruding too far over the base and it looked unbalanced. I want to look at. Uh, kind of want to look at it. Wanted to look at Atari 2600 chest to see what that looks like, and that looks awful. So I'm not going to copy that. Like I know I go for a kind of an Atari 2600 aesthetic here, but Atari 2600 chess has 8 by 8 sprites and mine are 16 by 16, so I can do better than that. Yeah, I can do better than that. I'm going to open this video because it amuses me and watch it a little later. Mm, that's fine. I saw a video of Atari 2600 chess versus a cell phone game chess, but they turned the Atari game down to its lowest setting and turned the other one up to a higher setting, and then they're smug that it defeats the Atari 2600 chess. It's fine. Anyway, there's Knight. Save as Queen. So here's the Queen. Looks exactly like the Knight. No, no, it doesn't. Trick is to make it not look exactly like the Rook. 16 by 16 is not easy to make pointy. Ah, yes, the coat rack. Ah, okay. The Atari 2600 might be a good inspiration for this one, actually. Okay, actually, that works. The extra line there, that works. Works for me, at least. The problem is that's that's better for the king. Now that I think about it, so let me let me do a shrinky dink here. Let me do shrink this to the side, put it over here. Okay, I'm going to use the Atari 2600 as inspiration. I'm not going to copy it, but actually maybe I'll just copy it. It's not actually look like the Atari 2600 one, but it's good enough. It's got 4 points. And, hmm. Yeah, good enough. You know what? Good enough. I can make a better one later. I know I say that a lot because everything's a placeholder when you get right down to it. Go like that. Yes, there's the king. Now I want to reopen the bishop because it's the only one that's still skinny like this. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. Uh, Gee, great Uncle Pixel, that looks an awful lot like a penis. Shut up! The problem with the bishop itself, really. Uh, Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. That is a problem with uh with the bishop in general. So can't really worry about it. It's been a big cross in the mail. There's a holy penis. Uh, Anyone who's listening, the show is now rated PG. Attention, attention. So my pieces are made. They're not transparent. Whoops. I only make them so transparent. It doesn't. uh, Won't matter too much on the battle screen, at least right now. I wish I have a more dynamic background. Load in an image rather than just being a black rectangle. That doesn't look good. Let's dump in. Let's put the black back. That way it'll remove it. Any background remover will remove it better. And it's fine. It's fine. Right, if I'm going to have it, if I'm going to, if no, you know what? I'm going to make this transparent first before making the yellow one for the selected variant. Load. Hmm. Not feeling it today, I have to say. I'm not feeling it. I think I used up all my creativity making those sprites. I think I like the king sprite. I think I'm okay on the queen sprite. Yeah, I think it's okay. Save as PNG. Queen 2A. Take. Try something like this. Oh, I like that. Would one more be better? Let's see. No, no, it wouldn't. Be better for the rook, though. Does kind of look like a rook. So I spread it out that way. Ooh, okay. Ah, there. There's the queen. There we go. That's what I'm happy with. Yeah, I'm happier with queen 2 than the first queen. So that's the one I'm going to use. Game is still running. Doesn't need to be running. Stop. I'm very pleased with that queen compared to the previous one, which is good because so far this episode has bugged me. No mip maps. Why not? Give it some mip maps. That's okay. I don't want to re-import. It's fine. Load path, resource, path, add metadata. No script. Doesn't need a script. I don't think I can add a script to it. Go, match piece value. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I want to make sure it's just working normally. Okay, good. It is. It is. It's all working normally. Good. Okay, let's close paint for now. Movement. No. Um, I need to go to not chess plus, not battle, movement. There we go. Oh, right. I don't want to put these here yet because I got to make. Oh man, I got to make 16 more. 16 more sprite things. Jeez. For the other pieces, I don't want to. Let's go to chess plus. Chess plus initialize. Hmm. Right. It's okay. These pieces are only in this layer. So, hmm, Vui. I mean, I can copy these 16, rename them. Oh, I am just feeling spoonless here. This is not good. Not good for spoons. I'm not feeling it right now. So I'm not going to do this right now. Not that I'm going to stop, but I'm going to work on something else in here. Gonna work on. I'm not going to put in those sprites yet. Now let's put in. Let's go to. Let's go back to paint. Let's go back to paint. We got some colors here. That's dark red. That's brown, or so it claims. Good enough. Okay, layers. Set this layer to invisible. Oh, second. Hang on a second. So it starts out invisible. Interesting. It starts out transparent. I've learned something. But there doesn't seem to be any way to unpaint something except with the erase tool, and the erase tool is that big. Save as PNG. Rock 2. Save as rock 3. And rotate right. And save as rock 4. Rotate right. Did I put them in the right place? Yeah, there they are. Rock 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not really sure that's brown. Kind of tan. Let me see here. What tells me brown? 185, 122, 87. Yeah, I guess that's brown. 95, 62, 47. Did I mess something up here? Yeah, still brown. Let's try 92. 92. 61. 43. I'll add that there. Plus. There we go. That was harder than it should have been. There we go. That looks more brown to me. Okay. That looks more brownish. Okay, so we go down here to shot one, make a new one. Rook rock. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't have to. See what is Rook is 3. Rook is 3. Oh, it's right here. Rook is 3. Okay. Rook rock amuses me as a name. Now, want if else if speed okay, speed piece 1 value equals 0. I'm setting it up. I can't get the hit, but I'm setting it up to be able to shoot stuff as opposed to just swinging a sword. That's why I started with. That's why I added rook rock, because this is going to be shot from the rook. Now, let's go up and look at movement, because I want last direction. This is important right here. This if Okay, that's I'm actually going to drop. Whoop! Damn, I didn't want to do that before I copied the other thing in there. I needed that other velocity thing. Okay. Has to go right here. If speed piece one value is not equal to 0, not velocity. Where am I? This is body1.gd. So we want shot body velocity. Direction X and direction Y not declared. It's odd. Oh. Okay, no, the last direction X is should already be declared. So I don't have to worry about that. So I just need this. Good. Yeah, this is going to F X. Oh, in fact, I do want. Whoops. Okay, if I do want that, you know what, let's just leave it like that. Oh wait, I don't want to hit play yet, because I want piece one value equals 3. I'm going to force that in there, so that even though I'm not using a rook, no. Oh, it's been sitting looking at that the whole time. I've been talking about programming while showing a rock. Anyway. Well, that's no good. Well, that's no good. Uh, 5 frames per second. Just to be on the safe side, just to make sure it's not resetting. Piece value equals 3. Yeah, let's put it there instead of here. Okay. Why? Okay, hang on. Hang on. It must be resetting the position. It must be resetting the position? starting. Oh, no, 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 no. Move and slide. Forgot to make it move. Um, print. Debug. Piece 1 value. Speed. Piece 1 value. Okay. Show me what you got. Okay, it's okay. It is shooting the right thing. Right, the piece must be correct because oops, got a Z in there. I want the Z in there. So there's speed. Oh, shot. Let's try that. Now we forgot move and slide. I forgot to put the move and slide in the right place. Wait. 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 Wait, wait, wait. I saw that. Hang on. Shot body 1. Shot area 1. Wait. Just check some other things. What is happening? didn't change anything. Did I? Shot. Let me check shot body line. Disable this and just see what happens. Um, um, Its value equals 3. Value equals 3. Uh, Prove each one value equals 3. Match piece value. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. One thing. Got. Check speed. I want the shot speed piece value and shot speed piece value, not speed. That's different. Different value. Yeah, this will have a different. This will be different from this, but for now, I just want it to last a certain amount of time. Before I figure out how to do this. Wait, get tree. Hmm. Not getting an error here. That's good. Is here. Yeah, that's expected 4 arguments. No, no. Oh, for one thing, it's also needs to be shot speed. Bug. Do you want velocity? Did I crash the game or is it still running? Yeah, it's crashed. Let's restart this. Let's restart this. Let's restart this. Okay. According to stuff in the lower left, velocity is set right. Velocity is absolutely set right. So why isn't it moving? Yeah. Velocity, yeah, there's numbers in the lower left. Velocity is set correctly. There's speed. Piece number is 3. It thinks I'm a rook. So shot speed is 500. Here's velocity when I'm shooting up and to the right. Because 500 is to the right and 500 is up. And it's not moving in a sliding. Did some rearranging. Hide that. This is anyway. To attach a new script to this. Let's see what happens. Shot body 1. If that makes it work. It didn't have an extends 2D. That absolutely made it work. It needed its own script to define its movement. Even though the velocity is set, yeah, it's not going to disappear that soon in that. Now there's this weird thing where it won't go through the other player anymore. Can't overlap if it collides with it. Okay, there we go. Problem. Okay, didn't need that second one. Good, good. Still learning stuff here. Okay. Wait. Attacking equals false. Oh, do I have one called cooldown? Okay. Counter equals 0. Oh, there. Cooldown counter 0. Ah. As soon as attacking equals false, cooldown counter should be 0. Cooldown counter doesn't do anything yet, but it will. Cooldown counter is greater than 0. Half here. Cooldown counter is 0. This will be cooldown counter is greater than cooldown piece 1 value. But for now, it's just greater than or equal. Greater than or equal to 0. I want to be able to shoot it all times. Okay. Okay, so this should go in here. Could go in here. Still running? Yes. Oh, fudge. Shot body is a child of body, so it moves relative to it instead of. Oh, God. Shift. Shift, shift, shift. I need it to move on its own, not as. Oof, not attached to its parent. Character body 2D. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. To platform wall layers, platform on leave, platform max slides, stop on floor. Yeah, I'm calling it here. Uh, because I'm going to have to do a lot of reorganizing. Obviously, shot body is going to have to be moved, so it's not a subset of body, but all this, or not a child node of body, but all this code presumes that is a child node of, actually, yeah, actually, it's just going to require changing these three lines. Still going to be a pain. Still going to be a pain in the ass. And I don't want to do it right now. I'm feeling unmotivated today. But I got stuff done. I got a rock. You can throw a rock now. I designed the chess pieces. You can throw a rock now. And by throw a rock, actually, just let me, before I do anything else, let me remove the throw a rock and make sure I didn't mess up the swing a sword routine. Um, Apparently I did. Actually, uh, let me make sure I don't want to mess up. Oh, that appears to have hit. How odd. The shot speed. Oh, no wonder that doesn't work right. Okay, shot speed, piece value 1 equals 0. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Okay, swords back. And let me swap it to 3. And you know what? Let's see. just put this in here for the heck of it. Check cooldown. There'll probably be a little sound when cooldown ends, but yeah, now there's a cooldown. So the piece doesn't even have to disappear. Nice. Okay, and let me check that. And let me let me make it pressed, since now there is a cooldown. I like it. It still doesn't work right, but I like it. And because I like it, and I can't say I got nothing done, I can't say I got nothing done, I got stuff done. I'm going to end it here. Good night. I'm going to go get some food, have some dinner, and try and figure out what the heck's going wrong here. And